Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy back at you with another video, man. So I want to finish the recap that I made last night. Lakers losing to the Mavericks, uh, 128 to 110. And real talk, real quick, man. I just want to say something, man. I made a video last night, and I looked in the comment section, and somebody gonna put a pig sign and everything. Let me tell you something. I know I'm overweight, but let me ask you a question. Some of these YouTubers, they can't even, they don't even have enough confidence to show what they face or what they look like. I'm cool with myself, and I just feel like to the person that said that, I'm not even gonna respond because I was gonna really say something, but I just feel like at this point, all I'm doing is draining my energy, and I don't have time for that. I just feel like people ain't got to call. You might not like what I say, but why keep coming over here? You know you don't get the truth. It's the season is like I put in I wrote in the video last night. Rest in peace to the 2022 Los Angeles Lakers. This season is done. It's so bad now that the Lakers are out of play-in now. You got 4 Hall of Famers on one team, and they can't even make an NBA play-in. It's just really pathetic. And people can get mad all they want to. People just don't like to hear the damn truth. And I'm sorry that the truth hurts, but the truth will set you free if you accept it. I'm not just up here just badmouthing them. I'm just telling you the truth. And it's really the only team people want to hear about. So let's talk about it, right? So why you getting all upset with me? But you know one thing is though, is I felt like the person that made that comment, I felt like you crossed the line. Cause you ain't gotta do that, man. You ain't gotta call me out. You ain't gotta call my name and call me out. You ain't gotta do that, man. We talking about basketball, but people want to get personal. You ain't gotta do that, man. I really could care less. Cause you see, I'm not cursing. I'm not doing none of that. Cause I really feel like, what you think about me don't make me poop. You ain't worth. And I'm gonna say something. These people ain't even worth me cursing and getting upset. Because this is straight up joke, man. Why you get mad at me for telling the truth? When I get that video last night, I was just highly disgusted. Because you get tired of the same old nonsense. Game after game after game. Come on, man. I remember a game when Braun was out and they played the Sixers at Crypto, and they only lost by what 8 points? But all of a sudden in Dallas, they down by almost 40 points. Come on, man. They quit on Frank Vogel. You can say whatever you want to say, because there's a lot of teams out here that's I remember the Celtics. They had a game the other night, and they lost, but they played competitive. They played a game without Jason Tatum and Brown, and they played okay, and they lost, but they didn't have Robert Williams, and they played tough. So what's the excuse? What's the excuse? What the excuse you got? It don't make sense that you go out there and look at Denver. Denver, I'm just saying, like, teams been playing all year without Jamal Murray. They had Jamal Murray. And and Denver still winning. The Clippers ain't had Kawhi Leonard or Paul George. Paul George, his first game last night, they beat the Utah Jazz. I don't want to hear these injury excuses, man. These players quit. Any other way you want to put it. Any other way you want to put it, you put it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand, like, why people want to get mad at me. I say the same things. You know what I understand, right? Other YouTubers can make videos and people love them. But everything I say is like people hate. Why? Why can't somebody just tell you how it is? That they got destroyed last night. And you know the funny thing about it is that I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue. It's not going to stop. So why keep getting mad and you know when you come here, you know you're going to get the real truth? You know? It's sad that Bron and AD, they just not reliable, man. They're not reliable. And if I'm the Lakers, I'm trading both of them. I'm trading Russ. I'm trying to get rid of that $44 million contract. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me, man. I'm just telling the truth. And it's so the Lakers are so bad now that they can't even make the play-in. It's just straight up embarrassing, man. That's embarrassing. Did you see the look on TNT last night? Did you see his face? On how embarrassed that the Shaquille O'Neal was? Come on, man. Don't get mad at me. I'm just reporting what I see. And they played Denver twice. They got the Suns. They got a game at Golden State. This schedule is not easy at all. And I think they got Dallas one more time too. So this schedule is not getting any easier. So don't sit around and get mad at me. You call me names all you want. But they stink. And you know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say, man. That it's sad that we just can't come up. I can't come up here and be truth, tell the truth without people acting like a bunch of babies. Every time I say something, but I'm way easier than some of these other YouTubers. They call Bron out his name and people love it. But I say one little thing, and I didn't even really curse last night, and I'm not gonna do that. Because I just feel like you guys are just not worth my energy. It's not worth my energy to keep getting all upset. Because at the end of the day, they have to play better than that. And I understand they got some guys that they signed off the street. But you telling me they're a better team than this. They quit. They already know they're not going anywhere. I'm just being honest. But see, I can't just be honest without everybody acting like a bunch, doing little childish stuff, calling me out my name. That's not gonna help the Lakers win, is it? I'm just saying, like, get mad at me. Don't get mad at me, because I'm just telling you the truth. Because people just don't want to hear it. Truth don't change just because you don't want to hear it. That's why I don't like doing these videos half the time. Because I get tired of people they just don't want to hear the truth. Y'all just don't want to hear it. You do not want to hear it. And, I'm just telling you that the best thing for the Lakers to do is strap this roster and just go ahead on and start all over. And I'm not being funny. that they need to just go ahead on and get young. I mean, I'm just telling you the truth. Start all over. Fire Frank Vogel. Go get you a young coach. Get you some young players and start all over. Look at Portland. Portland traded everybody. But I know what the Lakers are going to do. Next year, they'll probably make a trade for Damian Lillard. Try to go get a guy who will be 32 years old in August. Some 33-year-old player that then played 12 years in the league. That's the kind of move that y'all gonna make, because y'all don't want to you just don't want to be at the bottom. But sometimes you gotta, the way you work your way to the top, you gotta be at the bottom. I'm just saying that they don't have they don't want to develop young players. They ain't got no patience, and that's why the Lakers continue to keep coming up short. That's why they keep continuing to get their butts kicked, because they don't want to wait on nothing. You can't win overnight. Look at Orlando Magic. You know what I'm saying? They suck, but they want to win. You know what I'm saying? At this point, why not just go and play for a draft pick? And I know people don't really want to hear this, but why not just play for a draft pick? I mean, be realistic. You getting a play in, you'll probably lose, or even if you do win a play in, and you go up against Phoenix, come on, man. You're not beating Phoenix. Phoenix kill the Lakers every time they play them. They blow them out by 20-some points. They're not gonna make it in the playoffs anyway. Why not just go on and shut them down? Shut Bron and AD down. Lose the rest of your games. At least you get you a mid-level pick. You get you a pick. You get you like a 12th round pick. You get you somebody young. Start all over. Because Bron time is almost up. Not being funny, what can a 38-year-old player do for you that don't play no defense? He can score, but he don't play defense. You need defenders. You need young, strappy, long defenders. That's what you need. But people want to get mad and call me names. You call me names all you want to. I got a bald head. I ain't ashamed to do videos without hats. You got people out here that can't even do videos without hats. No, not being funny. I'm just telling the truth, because they're afraid of who they are. I'm not ashamed of who I am. Some of these YouTubers, you never seen what they look like. You know what I'm saying? But it's sad that people want to call me names, and I'm just telling them like it is. I'm just telling you the truth. Look at Oklahoma City. They're another team that ain't going nowhere. But they already know they're looking for the future. Houston Rockets, another team. But they're getting better and better. They're getting better. It takes time. Look at the Memphis Grizzlies. They built their team in the draft with young players. And now they're the number 2 seed in the West. Look what they did to the Warriors the other night. They ain't got a bunch. They got Ja Morant. I mean, he's a superstar. But, you know, they got good, solid players. That's what the Lakers need to do. And stop going after these big names. But they're not going to do that. They want the big name, marquee names. And that's why they keep getting their butts kicked. That ain't